Hey y'all, and welcome back. If y'all caught last week's episode, y'all see that we were like we normally are. We were full of anticipation, drive, and energy, and ready to go, trying to use every piece of equipment that we had on the homestead to get this container moved to the concrete slab where it's going to be the first step in building our container shop. But reality soon set in that optimism is just that. It is just optimism. And sometimes you just gotta swallow that pride and ask for help. You wouldn't be interested in bringing old Big Blue over here for about 5 minutes, would you?
Just try to get up on it, huh?
Oh, we got it picked way up. It's sitting on there, but we need to move it straight ahead about 4 or 5 more feet. That would be.
Yeah, I'll run it on over and we'll see if it'll pick it up.
All right. You know, we had a lot of, I guess educated guesses going into this thing. So we've learned a lot today. We have learned that the Mini X just don't quite have enough of that
gumption,
that oomph to get it up there. I mean, we were able to kind of knuckle it around and get the Hootis underneath there, but to get it positioned where we need it, it's not going to cut it. So I thought, you know what, we already have it on there. I'll throw some weight on the back of our tractor, because our tractor did pick it up just a little bit the other day, but yeah, it was touch and go. I said, surely it'll pick it up another foot, just enough for us to slide the Hootis where it needs to go. But I think we have realized the max capacity of old Blue. Now, he's not going to do it. He's just a tired old fella, and he's just not able to do that. Of course, we're asking a lot of it. You know what I mean? And I keep going back to this thing the whole time. We live in the country. I'm talking about country. We have trees that fall. We have fields that need cut. And I really am strongly thinking that we need a new tractor. I mean, not just like a new tractor that you can cut grass with. I'm talking about like a tractor. I'm talking about like turn the ground upside down tractor. I think we need that. Don't you?
No.
Just think of all the cool things we could do.
But the perks of living out here and living surrounded by your family is that we can just call somebody with the bigger tractor.
Yeah, but I don't like to borrow things. You know how that is. When you borrow something always breaks and it's costly. Maybe not always, but a lot of times. Then you end up fixing somebody else's stuff. Hey, we can fix our own when we break it.
Oh, do we? What about that little tractor? I guess it was broken to start with.
That tractor, it was in pitiful shape. Hey, you told me you was going to change the injectors in it. What happened to that?
You never ordered them. They're not here, are they?
Yeah, they're here. They're in the toolbox. Really? Yeah, they are. Oh. They are.
Well, I'll get on it. I really think that if we put those injectors in there, I think it'll fix the problem. Fingers crossed.
That little tractor, other than the motor not running, is really good. Hey, the paint. It's got a pristine paint job.
Here's the deal. That little tractor would not help us in this situation anyway, so
no,
doesn't matter.
No. The only thing we could do with that tractor right now, if it was running, is drive it inside the container. So,
no joke.
Maybe we should sell all of this stuff. Really. I'm going places with this, y'all. I think that we should sell all of this stuff and buy a big tractor. Hey, you can cut a little grass with a big tractor, but you can't cut big grass with a little tractor. That's just the way, I guess you could, but it'd take you a month of Sundays, you know? I mean, if you started way back when like Moby Dick was a minnow, you might be getting done right now with a little tractor.
So we're kind of on a standstill right now. We're waiting for Jim's brother to show up. Not the dirt doctor, but Clay. And we're waiting for Clay to show up to bring his tractor over. He has
a man's tractor. That tractor is it's a 90 plus horse.
Okay.
New Holland. Hey, but just saying, that's not even guaranteed that his tractor is going to do it. But I think if we have his tractor plus the Mini X, what do you think?
This is going to be a catastrophe.
I mean, I really underestimated it.
Let's just picture this. So you're going to get on the Mini X on one side. Clay's going to get on the other side, which That sounds the safest. For some reason, I swear to you, y'all, that they have mental telepathy. They're not twins, but they have that weird mental telepathy brother thing, and it's eerie. So at least y'all would be working together. So y'all pick it up. I'll run under there and push it from the middle.
No. Hey, can we just, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it is kind of exciting. Can we just take a moment, everybody, just kind of pause. I mean, this Hootis, y'all. This Hootis. I mean.
You need to stop. We haven't even moved it yet.
But like, we had it to the max, and it turned out that distance apart is working out perfect. It sits under there like it was meant to be there. I mean, all these parts was just a pile of junk, and we put them together, and it turned into, I mean, it just belongs there. We should probably get a patent on this. There's probably already something out there like this with a patent on it. We're probably copying somebody else's. Oh well, they don't have the ultimate Hootis in their name, so check mark. And they don't have aluminum wheels that the center cups has been ground out with a 4-inch grinder to fit.
That's the truth.
Yeah, this is so custom. I mean,
I hope he gets here too.
I've got to be the most easy person in the world to develop stir-crazy-itis. I cannot sit still.
You know what you could do?
If I had a big tractor, I could tell you what I could do.
No, you could go put those injectors in that blue tractor.
Hey, what did the fish say when he hit the concrete wall?
Hey.
Damn.
What did Zero say to 8? Nice belt.
Oh my God. I hope Clay gets here soon. I gotta get off here.
No, that was just as good as your fish. You hear that? It's either a plane or it's a tractor.
Yeah, get it off that angle. Yeah. So don't be in your bucket. And just like we suspected, it's going to take his tractor plus that Mini X to be able to lift this thing up enough for us to slide those axles forward.
Now we did chain this up to the Mini X just like we had done it before, but we're hoping that the Bucket of Clay's tractor can help give it that extra oomph that it needs.
Even with both pieces of equipment, we wasn't quite able to get that Hootis quite at that 20-foot mark like we had anticipated.
Well, we did get it pretty stinking close.
Before Clay left, he offered to move this container to where we needed it, and I didn't have to fight it with this little tractor that we have. So, of course, we were all on board.
So all in all, I think that we were all holding our breath just a little bit whenever we started to actually move the container. But the more that we started to move it, the easier that it got, which is what we were hoping for, but there was just so many unknowns.
And what a beautiful sight to behold. First container number 1 on the slab. I mean, that thing fit like socks on a rooster.
Now we did have one mess up during this entire container move.
What's that snapping and popping I hear?
In the last video, I played this little clip for y'all, and a lot of people were guessing whose Weld it was. And let's just say that it was not mine.
Well, I guess so much for not pointing fingers. Hey, it was a lot going on that day. The sun was in my eyes, the barometric pressure was off. It could have been anything.
You realize we were in the same environment, right?
Yeah, but okay. After we got this container put in place, we got a couple of pretty good days of rain. So that whole area where we was moving the tractor around now is a muddy mess. But we do have a laundry list of things that we got to get done besides the container. So we could go ahead and try to get that knocked out while it's drying up.
So there's a few things on this list that we need to get done that are inside the house as well. Like eventually we need to get all this weight equipment out and put in the shipping container where it's gonna live for a little while. But right now our priority is gonna be getting our reverse osmosis system set up. So the system that we're gonna be putting in today is from Water Drop. They were kind enough to send this to us, and it is our sponsor today. But like I said, this has been on the list for a long time to get done. As y'all know, we live down here in South Louisiana, and it gets hot, which means that we are in constant need of water.
And I just wanted to put it in because I love saying reverse osmosis. That sounds so fancy.
We were really excited whenever Water Drop reached out to us and wanted to send us this product because they are one of the top 3 water purification brands. So we were super excited to get this thing hooked up and put in. Reverse osmosis is a water filtration technology that forces water through a semi-permanent membrane at a specific pressure. The RO can effectively reduce water impurities that include chlorine, lead, mercury, and so many more.
We're going to be installing this unit under the kitchen cabinet with the faucet coming into the sink. Now it's pretty versatile. You got a lot of hose that comes with it, and it's really a compact unit. That's just where we chose to set this.
So we never used this little, oh, you already unhooked it. I guess it's made for the water. I don't know. It just came with a sink, so we're gonna take this out and replace it with the water drop. Water drop provides the healthiest pure water, going through 11 meticulous purification phases that are circulated through the filters that contain essential minerals for optimum health. Water drop system also has a re-mineral function that infuses alkaline minerals and adjusts the water pH to an optimum 7.5. Water drop system is also a 3-to-1 waste-water ratio and is a tankless RO, leaving behind the issues of traditional tanks. Isn't that such a great design?
Oh yeah, matches our faucet.
Aesthetically pleasing, right?
Aesthetically pleasing.
The faucet is a compact and sleek design that allows for a faster water flow than ever. You can get 1 cup of water in just 6 seconds and is safer and fresher because there's no bacteria growing in the tank. The water drop system was also extremely easy to set up. All we had to do was tie in the Intel line, go through and drill a small hole in our drain, install the gasket to ensure for no leakage, and install the drain saddle. Water drop is small and compact in size, which saves space underneath the sink. As y'all can see, we're still working down here, so I'm so glad that we got this put in and that we're gonna have so much space still underneath the sink to get all of our essentials that we need, stored without having any issues with room. Even though the water drop is smaller, it actually has a larger capacity, making over 1,200 gallons per day. Plus, it has a low drain ratio, which is going to save water and money. A majority of households are supplied with municipal water, or even some have well water, which still include harmful substances. And with a reverse osmosis system, it can effectively reduce those water impurities, especially with a 3 water filter system like Water Drop has here.
So now that the unit is up and running, it's automatically going to flush itself for the first 5 minutes of operation.
Water Drop has an energy saving mode that can save 40% power in that energy mode. With having a 1200 to 1600 GPD, it can fill up a glass within 3 seconds. And Water Drop has multiple certifications from the NSF certified and US national standards. With the intelligent faucet, you can adjust the water volume on demand. It has TDS readings, and it actually tells you the filter lifespan as well. Being that we're so rural, we always try to keep some water in the fridge, and this is the picture that we usually try to keep in there. And within less than 30 seconds, y'all, it was full, 48 ounces, which is just so fast, I personally think, and I actually think that it was faster than our regular tap water. All the details to Water Drop are going to be listed in the description below, along with the discount code. So thank you, Water Drop, for helping us knock this off of our list and for sponsoring this video. On our laundry list of things that we need to get done outside is
Tomatoes. Gotta plant some tomatoes. Everybody loves fresh tomatoes. I know we do.
I know last year y'all gave us a lot of really good suggestions about different types of tomato sandwiches that y'all do. And this year I really want y'all to comment those again because I really want to sit down and make you try them with me. Like last year somebody said a tomato sandwich with mayonnaise and peanut butter.
I don't think I can get down with that.
I'll try.
Woo.
But along with those tomatoes, we have so many other plants that we need to get put in the ground or repotted or whatever the case may be. And over the next few days, while we have all this wet weather, we're going to be trying to knock out a lot of this outside gardening that we need to get done. Along with our, how many blackberry plants?
I think we have 13 now. I just got 6.
Oh, okay, 6 grown blackberry plants plus the 7 that I seeded. That's gonna be a lot, but let's just start with the tomatoes and keep it simple.
So we have 2 different kind of tomatoes that we're going to be planting. One is a celebrity tomato, which isn't a huge tomato, but it's a pretty good sized tomato. Then we're going to be planting the Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes in these 2 outside beds here.
These are the same beds that we built last year, and we were gonna move them and actually get rid of them and do something different, but this year it just came up so stinking quick. So we decided we're just gonna leave them for 1 more year, try our tomatoes out again. Hopefully we won't have a drought like last year, and fingers crossed that we'll have a lot more tomatoes.
So year before last, we planted just a garden on the ground. We didn't build it up. We didn't haul any dirt in, thinking that we was gonna be okay. Well, it rained and it rained and it rained some more, to the point to where all of the plants just pretty much drowned.
Last year or the year before that?
The year before that.
Oh yeah, and then don't forget to mention that sweet old Clay's cows got out and the plants that did survive got ate off at the ground. So we have not had good gardening luck.
Yeah. So last year we said, okay, we're going to outsmart this weather. If we're going to get all this rain, we're going to build these raised beds. That way they'll be above the water line, so they shouldn't at least drown. You know what I mean? Well, guess what? Uncle Drought came to pay us a visit, and we couldn't water this stuff enough. We would water it, and I'm telling you, by that evening, it would be dry. Or we tried it late in the evening, right before dark, so it would be dark on it all night. It just wicked the water right out of here.
Yeah, and it was that 115-degree weather down here so many days in a row that even if we would have had the proper water source to it, well, we really did, it just had no chance, really.
It definitely wreaked havoc on these plants. But hey, positive outlook. It's not going to happen this year. We're going to have a bumper crop. There's going to be tomato sandwiches as far as the eye can see.
We need to give Lad some paint or something and let her walk over those shoe prints to see her size difference.
Hey, you know, this concrete slab, this dry pour project, do you remember when we did that? We poured this over top of that cracked up slab, and all those messages that we got that it won't be no time and the cracks is going to just go all the way through to the top and cause you all kinds of problems, and you're wasting your time.
Oh, you forgot one. And you can't do dry pour?
Oh yeah, you can't do that. You can't do dry pour, especially on top of another concrete slab. Well, somebody forgot to tell this one, I guess, because it's been through 13-degree weather, 110-degree weather, all sorts of rain, freezing conditions, and extreme heat. I don't see one transferred crack. That is crazy. I've been looking for them, though. It is a little dirty.
Okay, besides the dirt, what slab's not dirty?
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
This little grower from Let Pot, they had actually sent it to us a while ago and said, y'all should definitely try this out. So this was the first time I've used it, and we just set it up in the container, and it really has done pretty good. I can put the link to this product in the description as well in case y'all want to go check that out. I think it's through an Amazon link, so hey, I give her a 10 out of 10, don't you?
You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my
comment after comment in the last video we did. Y'all agreed that Jim should get a new tractor.
I agreed with that also.
You've agreed with it before it was even something there to agree with.
Well, you always say, why are you always working on the tractor? We need to do this or we need to do that, but you're working on the tractor.
So what did I do? Went and bought Jim a tractor.
Fix the issue.
Happy Easter, honey.
Well, thank you. Man, I can't wait to see what Christmas is bringing.
Don't get too spoiled to that. You even got cabin air.
No mosquitoes in here. That is going to be so nice. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Sing the next line, honey.